First Alert Weather with meteorologist Cameron Shen.
Welcome back to the First Alert Weather Center. Cameron, some areas certainly seeing more winter weather impacts than others. How long can we expect it to continue?
Well, many areas, Ben, can see it for the next few hours, especially the western counties. Some of those under a winter weather advisory are northern counties. So we're first alerting everyone to a bit of a slushy start to your morning commute because of the wintry mix and snowy conditions. Thursday, a little bit of a messy start, but we're expecting better conditions in the afternoon. And as we get to the weekend, we can expect some of this to even melt as temperatures are expected to rise. Alerts across the Upper Peninsula right now. The wind advisories in the eastern counties set to expire at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, northern counties at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. A look at what we're seeing across some areas. The western counties really seeing most of the mixed precipitation, snow and rain. Ontonagon out of Rockland along US 45, seeing that mixed precipitation. This could freeze in some areas. Be sure to go slow if some areas do not get treated as well. Further east into portions of Marquette County along US 41 and M28 into Munising. Definitely going to be difficult as well, especially with the winds in that area that can create low visibility conditions and blow the loose snow off of the drifts. What we're expecting for this tonight is it will move northeast and move out right around 8 p.m., but some places in the eastern counties could see some rain showers. Tomorrow morning, we're seeing mostly cloudy skies, but some areas in the western counties could see a little bit of snow. Nothing too heavy. That could develop into some light lake effect snow along the northwest wind belts, but wrap up at the start of the afternoon with mostly cloudy to partly cloudy skies in some areas towards the end of the day. So be sure to slow down. Give yourself an extra 10 minutes because even as this is all set to wrap up, many roads can be slushy, a little bit slick and sloppy in the morning. We're expecting improvements in the afternoon, but even in the afternoon, some areas could still be a bit wet to drive on. Over the course of tonight into Thursday, hazards leaning towards the light to moderate end, as most areas will see just trace amounts of snow, but those in the western and northern counties could trend to 3 to 6 in the very isolated areas. So be sure to plan ahead for your Thursday morning commutes. The next big thing we're first alerting everyone to is the warm-up I mentioned towards the end of this week. Moderate snow melt is expected as temperatures are expected to rise into the 40s for some areas. Say tomorrow afternoon into the evening, we're expecting high 30s near the lakeshore, 40s in the inland portions of the central counties. As we get to Friday, that's going to be another warm day. We're looking at mid-40s across some portions of the Upper Peninsula, and partly cloudy skies allows for some chances of sun, which could melt a lot more of this snow and ice as we've seen over the last few days and from this previous weekend. Temperatures tonight in the higher 20s to lower 30s. Mixed precipitation set to taper off throughout the night. Central counties, similar condition with low to mid 30s, and eastern counties with low to mid 30s as well. Western counties tomorrow, we're looking at Thursday high 30s to lower 40s, high 30s to mid 40s in the central counties and eastern counties with lower 40s. When it comes to your week ahead, the biggest day we're keeping our eyes on is mostly today. After this, we'll see some isolated lake effect snow in the morning. 40s for Friday and Saturday. We do cool back down for Sunday, Monday and Tuesday. Chances of snow rise again. We could see a cool down into the 20s. Though it is kind of going up and down, we could still see some of this melt, Ben, this weekend, but it could refreeze again, so we're going to have to keep our eyes on that into the future.
All right, we got a message from Jane Hemela in Pelkey. Says she's seeing some thunder and lightning right now along Horoscope Road. That's a pretty cool name for a road.
Yeah, and many people could see that tonight as well, a few rumbles here and there.
All right, yeah, maybe I got to go to Pelkey more, find out more of the names of the roads. All right, thank you very much, Cameron. Over to you, Cameron.